This is a reply to the vegan Mooncat. I don't know his name, but I know he's English and he's a vegan. You made a video about 5 months ago entitled Listen to Vegans, or Don't Listen to Vegans, I believe it was. And it was a little bit of reverse psychology, getting non-vegans to listen to you and to follow the vegan lifestyle. But you touched on a very iffy subject that needs to be discussed, okay? Many vegans out there consider all vegans to be, guilt-free and perfect and lacking any cruelty. That's not the case, Mr. Vegan Mooncat. When you get vegans like Karen Dykmeyer, who actually say, oh, 9/11 was wonderful because non-vegans died, and other real heartless things, like co-opting the Black Lives Matter movement for her own personal gain, using I can't breathe in regards to farmed animals. This is just not okay. It causes people to put their heckles up. And yes, vegans can be called out on their bad behavior, and they should. You expect everyone to be vegan, but you won't call out bad behavior on the part of major YouTube vegans. And especially Karen Dykmeyer, she needs to be called out on her behavior. And many vegans have called her out on this behavior, but others are afraid to because they'll be seen as traitors to the cause. Now, veganism in itself is a beautiful movement, and yes, good for all, animals, people, and our beautiful planet. But misanthropy is not part of this movement. Attacking others because they don't believe the way you do is not part of veganism. You want people to be compassionate, but yet vegans aren't being compassionate back. Let's work on that, okay? Let's stop making FU flute videos about people. Many people have said, I would have liked to stay vegan, but I just cannot because it will kill me, okay? Now, for others, they can stay vegan, and it does wonders for them, absolute wonders. But others, maybe they can't go completely vegan. There are certain types of people who are vegan 99%, but maybe have to eat fish or honey or whatever. But they don't eat any other animal products because they know about the ramifications of this. And when big YouTube vegans start jumping on them and actually causing harm to their lives, now do you know why a lot of people don't want to be part of this movement? Because vegans are always seen as being perfect and holy and righteous, and they're doing the right thing by animals, but yet they're attacking strangers that they've never even met. You don't know a person's story. Then you get vegans like Karen Dykmeyer. Oh, by the way, in case you all are not aware, this is her real name. This is that vegan teacher. You get vegans like Karen Dykmeyer who are disgusting. They ruin the movement for normal vegans who just want animals saved or just want the planet taken care of. There's enough room to care about people just as much as animals. And you say you're compassionate, show it. Don't go making videos thanking the Taliban for bombing these planes and World Trade Center because that means less animals are killed. That comes off as heartless. Don't go co-opting Black Lives Matter for your own personal gain to spread veganism. This just causes division. More people don't want to be part of veganism because of this type behavior. Instead, come across from an intersectional point of view. There are many wonderful intersectional vegans out here on YouTube. One in particular, she used to be called Ashley Mott. Now her name is Phoenix. And she's absolutely wonderful. She talks about this tribalism and veganism. And unfortunately, how it becomes toxic, okay? She talks about these trendy vegans, the Earthly Eds and the Joey Curbstrongs and the Vegan Gains, and how there needs to be more of a centrist approach. Neither a harsh, or weak. There needs to be a more calm approach, because if you want people to get over onto your side, do that by using common ground. Hey, you know what? You like burgers? I like burgers too, but maybe mushroom, or maybe tofu, or maybe potato, or whatever. If you really want to get people over on your side, meet them on common ground. Don't go attacking them, making slanderous videos. This is just going to turn people off. And you know what? After these 3 years of hell we've had to go through with coronavirus, everybody's on edge right now. Everybody doesn't want to listen to bullshit. Everybody doesn't want to be bossed around. We've been told, stay in your homes, wear masks, get shots, stay away from others, social distance, all of this. How about bringing things back to a more loving perspective? If you really want to help all these things, and it's not just about animals. I'm so sorry to say, there are people involved in this. And I know that a lot of vegans get mad when people compare themselves to animals, but we are animals. And to love animals, you have to love all animals. You have to love human animals just as much as you do the non-human animals. So I know that you mean well, and I know that you're trying to get a message across. But please hear me out on this as best you can, okay? There's enough love for people too. I repeat, there's enough love for people too. By the way, I do like your humorous side. Use that. Don't use slander videos. Use funniness. Use love. Use compassion for humanity just as much as for animals. And who knows? You just might get people over on your side, which is what we all want, right? I think, is your name Mark? I don't know. Write it in the comments below. But there's no room for misanthropy in this movement, okay? Coming from a vegan, there's no room for misanthropy. Just lots of love. So, Vegan Mooncat, I send this to you with the most utmost respect. Consider coming across with a more loving kind of perspective on the whole thing, okay? And hopefully you can reply to this. But I love you, and I love everybody, and I just want the world to become whole again. So I hope you can take this and not be upset. All right, thanks so much. Bye-bye.